Welcome to EDU TV with 4.5 lakh plus viewers and over 1,500 educational repositories across the world. The founder is Mr. Pranav Guhathakarada and co-founder is Ms. Tanya Sethi.
Hello everyone and welcome to EDU TV. My name is Riya and I am from Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. With its impressive viewership of over 5 lakh people, EDU TV has undoubtedly made a significant impact in the education sector. The platform has successfully captured the attention of a vast audience, showcasing its ability to provide valuable content to a wide range of viewers. With its commitment to education and information dissemination, EDU TV has become a prominent source of knowledge and inspiration for countless individuals. Before we begin, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for my principal, Dr. Manila Carvalho ma'am, as well as for Mr. Pranav Thakurta, the founder, and Tanya Sethi, the co-founder of this wonderful platform, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this event. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the wonderful and inspiring Vibha Khosla ma'am. Vibha Khosla is a perspicacious educationalist with a preeminent career of 25 years, being adept at educational planning, administration, and a neoteric approach to education. She has done her master's in English with a B.Ed. She fosters the quintessential skills to help groom young children into leaders of tomorrow. So the use of unconventional teaching strategies integrated with a holistic approach aimed to encompass all areas for healthy intellectual development. Presently, she is working as principal in Shri Global School, Delhi West, and she has made a dent in the education industry by actively introducing contemporary ways of teaching, learning, management, and student development. So without further ado, let's start this exciting session. Ma'am, I would love to know, what are some of the unconventional strategies of education that you believe are more effective as compared to the regular orthodox methods?
First of all, namaskar, and thank you so much, Beta, for such a humble, introduction. And when you said about innovative strategies, so I would say that education should not be limited to the books. It's very important that we come to experiential learning. The children should learn out of the box. Whatever they're learning has to be something which they can apply. So if we are teaching children about maybe different states, if I would take social studies, so, it should not be limited just that you are then learning about it, but they should be knowing about that culture in depth. They should know what business opportunities are there, how their entrepreneurial skills could be improved, how, they could communicate with those people. So we basically need to come out of the books and come to the practical learning, and we have to ensure that our children are when they're learning, they are using this information in their everyday life, and their thinking has to be with more skills. Like, they should be curious, they should come for problem solving, they should be given different case studies, their linguistic skills have to improve. So that is the main forte of the education system that we need to bring in. And I think in today's time, most of the schools are doing it, and I see you as a perfect example here today, Riya, because you are going ahead and you're getting that exposure. So this exposure is very, very important.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so also being a principal of like a successful school, it brings a lot of responsibilities relating to mentorship or leadership. So what the biggest piece of advice you would like to give our viewers today?
When it comes for giving an advice, we keep giving it in abundance. But what I would like to say here is to all the children that in the school, and most of the schools, what they're doing today is that they are giving exposure to children so that they can explore the universities, they can see what is there outside the school. So, the children can look at, their vision can be clear. Like we say that every lesson plan has a learning outcome. So we should know what is our destination, where we have to reach, what is that we are aiming for, and then we should work backward. Generally, what is happening in schools, that children are saying schooling will finish and then we think about, the other options. But I feel that we should have our options and we should explore various options. So I'll just tell you what we do at our school here. From grade probably sometimes sixth onwards, but basically from grade 8, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, we call a lot of people from different universities to our school, and the children, they get a connect with these universities. They know about the different areas which are there, where these children can which they can explore, the different courses which are there, where they can go, how they can go, what is that is required. So they start working backwards, and this kind of exposure, I feel, is very, very important for our children. And our children need to be very receptive to this. They should not say workshop. They should feel that we are learning something here and something is going to help us further. So, that thing needs to be strengthened, that our children also need to be a little more receptive to these kind of workshops that we actually expose them to.
Ma'am, so I'm currently in 12th grade, and then so I've taken the science stream. So like it's very, like you people would say it's like rote learning based, or like, it's not practical, theoretical that way. So what do you believe is the biggest flaw in our current education system?
The biggest flaw is not there in the country. The biggest flaw is amongst us. We are the ones who are not letting the change to come. We're not talking about the rote education now, because if you talk about only rote learning, then the child will only be limited to books, right? So now if you see, even in the competitive exams, it's not about only the subject based questions. So from subjective questions, we are changing to competency based questions, right? So we have to change. We as teachers and you as students, we cannot just go with the rote learning. So we have to be a little more open. And there are a lot of changes which have already started happening in the boards. If you talk about CBSE, CBSE has done a lot of changes. IB has done a lot of changes. So we have to actually welcome those changes. We have to understand those changes. We ourselves have a mental block that we don't want to learn. So unless we are open to learning, we are open to the newness, we will not be able to do it. So we have to first unlearn what we have done and then start to relearn. This goes not only for the students, but goes for the teachers and even for the principals and the complete community as a whole.
Ma'am, also, what do you have to say about like success? Like, like our whole life we just aim for, getting good marks or academic success. So what do you think, like how to deal with failure and how to perceive success?
Okay, so it's very, very important that we teach our children that it's not only success that we are going to get. Failure has also to be accepted. So if there is failure, we have to, accept it. This we have to keep teaching our children right from the beginning. That's very, very important. And when we talk about success, so marks are not the only parameters which you can, mark you as a successful person. I'll give you a very practical example. In our reunion, so we met, our school friends after around, I'll say, 30 years. And all the backbenchers, those are the ones who are the entrepreneurs, and the front benchers are the ones who've taken up a job. So, your success rate depends on how much you could put it in practice, how much hard work, how much smart work, and are you a go-getter? Are you exploring options? Because a child who is limited to only the books would be focused like this, would just look at the book. But there are children who are looking at other things also. They're developing their skills. So instead of just, doing the rote learning, it's important that we develop our skills during this journey. And if a person is skilled, would be competent at any point at any level.
Mom, also this one's just for fun, but if you could go back in time to when you were in school, what's something that you would change?
What I would change? Mm, I think I would now know better ways how I could score a little more. I have been a very, very naughty student. I would love to retain that. And I would now have learned how I could escape also. So I could be a little more naughtier. I would do some more mischief. I'm a fun-loving person, but I would also would want to have some kind of skill education. Though in our times we did have a lot of skill education, but I would like to explore that more. And maybe some more fun. I would understand that life has to be taken and enjoyed, not to be taken too seriously. So that would be what I would be doing. So I told you, I'm a mischievous student. So I would want to be the same, a little more.
Yes, ma'am. That's nice. So yeah, that was a wonderful session, and I'm sure we all learned something new and exciting today. And I feel extremely motivated and inspired in general to be a better person. So thank you so much, viewers, for sticking till the end, and I hope you had as much of a great time as I did. So thanks again, and keep watching EduT.
Thank you, Beta. Thanks a ton. God bless you. So I would like to express my gratitude to Edu TV, Pranav sir, and also I'm very, very happy to see, what you're doing, the kind of exposure you have. So kudos to your school and to your principal who's giving you all these opportunities. And God bless you, Beta. Keep, being successful always.
Welcome to EDU TV with 4.5 lakh plus viewers and over 1,500 educational repositories across the world. The founder is Mr. Pranav Guha Thakurata and co-founder is Ms. Tanya Sethi.